Yeah, great effort by our guys all night. Just didn't quit, kept battling. I thought with the pitching, I thought Gardo threw the ball really well tonight. He ran into the stumbling block. It's 2 quick outs in the 5th. Fell behind the 9-hole hitter. He hits a double. The walk to Dozier. And it kind of got caught in the netting there, and it's happened to him a few times, this year, and made the mistake to Sano. So other than that, I thought Gardo threw the ball about as good as he has in 3 or 4 weeks. He was on top of his game. He just had that one pocket. Fortunately, we were able to overcome it. We got huge night for Zunino, obviously, but Ruiz chipping in with the home run was great. Seager picking up the home run later to get us within 1. Bullpen did a nice job. Really a team effort, but to hang in there and really excited for Mike Zunino. Everybody knows the ability he has, but to try to see him get the performance out of, and that's ultimately he's worked his tail off. He has bought in to kind of the new swings mechanics, and he should, because he's getting great results right now.
What's different about Mike in that at bat as say if he had that at the beginning of the season?
Well, I think he hit a pitch he probably wouldn't have hit in the beginning of the season. I think the most exciting thing for me is the swing he took. He wasn't trying to pull the ball out of the ballpark. He just put a good swing on it, and he's very strong, very gifted, a lot of power. It's just got to make good contact. And funny, he's sitting there, he walks to the plate, and Edgar says to me, he goes, "This is a good matchup. This guy throws a good sinker, and that's what Z hits." And lo and behold, 3 pitches later, we're walking away. So awesome night by our guys to hang in there, and without Cruz in the lineup, everybody chipping in again.
How about Gamble before that too, to kind of keep things alive?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's what you got to do. Just kind of keep the line moving, give it opportunity to the next guy, and Z got in a good count and took care of it. But again, everybody contributed, and throughout the last 10 games we played, that's what it's been. It's been a bullpen guy, it's been starters, it's been big hits, it's been home runs, and that's what it takes to put a streak together.
Chooch at DH, I mean, you kind of.
Yeah, I wish I could take all the credit for that. No, I mean, Chooch hasn't played in a while, but Chooch, historically has been very good against left-handed pitching. With Cruz out today, the bench guys and trying to get as many right-handed bats as we could in there. It's not ideal. You play both your catchers and you look up and they both hit home runs. So great night. That's what it takes. No doubt. Everybody feeling good about where they're at on the ball club, knowing their role, and just trying to help their teammates out, help the group come together, and that's what we got right now.
Getting back to 500, that a big deal for you guys at this point in the season? Or?
We're playing good ball, and I think that's the big thing, is playing up to your capability, and we certainly weren't doing that early in the season. We had the horrible stretch. We couldn't score any runs, and it's just nice to come to the ballpark. Guys have a smile on their face. They can't wait to get the game going because they know it's some way we're going to be in a competitive ball game and find a way to win it.
You left Gallardo out there for the 6th and 7th. Obviously, you said you thought he had his best stuff of the year. Was that part of why you left him out there, to see him fight through that?
I thought he was throwing the ball well. He had pitches to work with. We went to the bullpen early last night. When Pax kind of got his pitch count up. So again, pitch counts and going all this. You have to watch the game and see how the pitchers react and how the hitters react to his stuff. I still thought he had good stuff, and was glad to see him get through 7.
You talked about Mike's stance and all the things he's done, but it seems like he's kind of got a bounce in his step back. And how much has that meant?
He believes. It's hard when you're struggling and you look up on the board and the numbers are what they are. They don't lie. And you get down. It's easy to get down on yourself, and it's try to fake it. Some days you have to come in with a smile on your face, but at the end of the day, that's the numbers. And it's nice to see a young player. And I know he's been around here a while. In my mind, he's still a young player, and he's just starting to come into his own. And he's in a really good spot right now, and good for us. I mean, again, I talked about this earlier. Kind of an organizational plan put together, everybody buying in, but ultimately it's on the player. It's his career, and he has bought in, and he understands, and he's been able to make adjustments. Last night he strikes out three times, and I asked him today, and he knew right away what he was going to go to. I got a little quick. I got to slow my leg kick down. Here's what my timing's going to be fine. I'm going to be okay. Just getting that response back versus the wide eyes, I don't know. Much different player right now.
How do you sum up the day? I mean, the day starts with you lock up a player that you really like. You look at the press conference, and half the team is in there watching him and being a part of that. And then this win and what you saw tonight.
I thought Gene Segura, put it well in the press conference today. He talked about, he feels like he's home here. And what you're trying to create is a family atmosphere when guys are playing for something bigger than themselves. And I think we have that atmosphere in our group right now. That's what it's going to take. That's what all good teams have. And guys want to come to the ballpark. They want to hang out together. They want to give each other a hard time. And they hold each other accountable. So That family atmosphere is what we're trying to create here. Obviously very happy for Gene Segura today, happy for Mike Zunino. The guys are in a good spot.